still chugging away, but how full is that box? Not very. Not a bad thing. Random deposit of iron ore. A lot of stuff I'm taking it just for the sake of taking it. Oh, and the freighter's back. All right. So I'm going to load the modular frames onto the freighter and see if there's anything else. I mean, what do these other milestones look like? How much steel do I need for the whole ball of wax? For Logistics Mark III, I need a lot of reinforced iron plates. But I think I have a lot of reinforced iron plates. And I need 200... I can do that. Should be able to go down there and pull 200 modular frames out of that box at the end of it there. Okay, yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go back up this way. So that's 1, that's 2, that's... I wonder if there's any research where the only thing that was holding me back was modular frames. I remember thinking that at some point. And this is just copper sheeting, 500 of it. How is that going? The box for the copper sheeting is over here. I might actually have enough for... Oh my goodness, I certainly do, don't I? That's a lot of copper sheeting. I was not expecting that much. Maybe I ought to shut down production of copper sheeting, or maybe I ought to just put another box after the first. A hypertube might be an easy way of travel between like between Steel Hill and Spiral Lake. So that's 1. 2, that's 3. That should be everything. Now, as far as advanced steel production is concerned, yes, I can make encased industrial beams. What does advanced steel production mean for my factories, particularly Steel Hill? Minor Mark II, that needs... Oh, that's a lot of stuff that I don't have right now. Or at least don't have on me. Now the encased... What do you call it? Is that still thingamabob a constructor recipe or an assembler recipe? Not a constructor recipe. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the assembler. Yeah, here we go. Encased industrial beam, it's... Oh my goodness, it requires concrete. Not expecting that at all. I might just take the truck over to Shoemaker Concrete and like put another box there into the assembler so that it can make encased industrial beams. What about the rest of this? Pipes and motors. I see. Automated wiring. What's that? Oh my goodness! It makes stators. It needs stators. There's a lot of stuff here that takes a lot of stuff from a lot of other stuff. I mean, I don't think that there's a copper node anywhere near the steel plant. And the rotors are produced by the combine factory, aren't they? So, so how exactly could I automate production of them without using truck stops? It's hard to say. What milestone was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, the blueprints. At least those are relatively simple. Was there any... Okay, that requires electronic parts. This I can do with steel beams. I should have some by now. So I'm still clueless as to what it is. A lot of stuff has me scratching my head. Oh, and this I need steel beams for as well. Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna go over to Steel Hill. So I'm guessing that I'm going to be a lot more reliant on things like transport, trucks, trains. If they have trains, I don't know. They have trucks. And I guess autopilot does. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. The truck made it up here. Might actually make it down. Refueling them shouldn't be a problem. Well, maybe I should say it shouldn't be a problem if they load coal. Speaking of, how much have we got left? We got a fair amount left. Okay, so a stack of those is 200. Good to know. What about the beams? Also a stack of 200. there may still be some room for me to finish off a few milestones simply by doing like one-off bits of production. And then I don't know, should I take a should I use a truck to transport stuff from the concrete plant to, whoa, that's high, to the steel plant to make encased beams? There's a lot of questions that I simply don't know the answer to. But if it's possible to connect, I don't know, maybe I could automate things like, maybe I could take another look at that quartz plant. Or not the quartz plant, the quartz node, so they can sort of game out how to produce a quartz plant. The problem with doing that is wiring it up, but even there, it's not too far away from Spiral Lake. So it's not as far out of reach as I thought it was going to be. Let's get this annoying little chore finished off here. Nutrients. Oh wait, I still need copper wire for that, don't I? No wonder I got the copper plant going again. I'll just grab like a stack of copper. So that two. Or at least a pretty fair amount. Maybe once the copper sheeting storage container fills up, I'll shut the copper plant down again. Okay, nutrients. Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available. And I saw the ingredients list for that. Got bacon agaric, barrel nuts, and pale berries. How much of that did it need? Ah. Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health and also give your skin a radiant glow. That is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity. Well, punch me in the face. I finally finished a tier, and it was only five nodes long, wide. How do you measure this stuff? Well, I'm nowhere near 500. 500 steel beams. Should I automate black powder? Do I really need to do that or no? I'm not sure. But there's a milestone I can, I think, finish. Yeah, here we go. This one. Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth. With its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens, and horses, and ponies, the blueprint designer will actually build and combine structures once, and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly, really. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies. So I can multiply the combine factory by 2. At least in theory. Okay, what about my next milestone? This requires 400 reinforced iron. I forgot to select this, didn't I? This requires 400 reinforced iron plates. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure I have 400 reinforced iron plates. Oh, I keep forgetting about that pod. Still never answered that question about the coal. How much it takes to how much steel beams and steel pipes it'll produce per 4800. I mean, it takes 53 minutes, but 53 times 20. Oh my goodness, I did forget to multiply the whole darn thing by 10. 53 times 20 is okay, 1060. That's what I was forgetting in my calculations. Where's Steel Hill? That way. I can't believe I forgot which way Steel Hill was. Okay, so 15 a minute is 3/4 of that. That down to 1,000. That's like 700 and something. So if it takes 53 minutes to get all that done, does that mean I can leave the truck on autopilot? And I don't know. And have it just wait for that long at each node? Similar vein, what am I doing here when I should be... Alright, yeah. Being here is fine. I can grab steel stuff, but very honestly, I think I meant to grab reinforced iron plates instead. Oh well. As long as I'm here. And yes, I do have enough. Okay, this next milestone will be real simple. That's for what? I forget now. Logistics Mark III. Not sure how that's different from Logistics Mark II, other than perhaps it's likely faster. wondering if I'm gonna have the room to expand a build like this. I mean, if I were to duplicate this entire combine factory, multiply it all by 2 because I can get more out of it with the miners. Why is this back to Okay, the freighter came back. So, 2, 3, 4, done. Let's put another milestone behind us here. And done. Improved storage containers in the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all, so work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make, because they are. Warning, fixed psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities, which I am mentioning anyway, and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work. Crack that whip, why don't you? Let's press this. Okay, so, wait a second, what's this tab here? You can edit them? I don't know enough about this to start messing with it yet. What else do we have? Conveyor belt Mark III, 270 resources a minute. And same for conveyor lift Mark III. And a stackable pipeline. Maybe I could have used those at Spiral Lake when I was building it. Industrial storage. It stores... Oh, it's just 2 storage containers stacked on top of each other. This hasn't changed. This hasn't changed. This hasn't changed either. Forget about what I was doing with the blueprints. Speaking of blueprints, I think I was eyeing some at the store. Maybe I'll hook this back up again. I can't. Is there anywhere that's closer? Yeah, this is. Okay. Alright, so I have 3 coupons. Let's have a look at this place. Now, What I was really looking for was some signs. What would those be under? Oh, here we go. Label signs, display signs, billboards. I'll take all of those, but I noticed there was like a thing about alien DNA. I've certainly got a lot of that, don't I? I keep having to fight stuff off, and I'd rather not have to do that, but hello? I don't remember having these. Oh wait, yeah. The crash, that freighter. There was still stuff strewn all over the place, wasn't there? Okay, let's talk about alien DNA. Gonna make some hog protein. Maybe 25 units of it. Ah, here comes the freighter again. 23, 24, 25. And with it, alien DNA capsules. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick a milestone when I'm finished here. Okay, done. Now let's throw them in the sink. The awesome sink, not the sink. Let's see how much this buys me. Oh, they're a whole coupon per... No, they're not. There's 2 of them per coupon. Wait a second. This keeps going up. 2, 3, 4. It's an exponential function. I think it's an exponential function. Okay, well, whatever. I'm going to print these. Take them, put them over here. Do some shopping. I did like shopping. It's always, when I was just a kid, it was always taking my feet around behind somebody else. One of my parents, possibly both. Can I go back anywhere? Got the sign bundle. Take another sign bundle. And I can't afford the rest of it. Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Did you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs. The tone of that was a little bit much. For a second I thought that I violated some kind of regulation somewhere by, well, buying stuff. But it does get money moving around in the economy, and if money is moving, it can actually do stuff, whereas if money is hanging around in people's investment accounts, or should I say savings accounts, it's not really buying much, is it? It's just sort of stuck there. Do we have any new equipment? Object scanners, xenobascular, blah blah blah. Nutritional inhaler. Maybe I ought to use one of those just to see whether or not to. You know, just in case. But then again, I've done fine with pale berries so far. I don't really need anything else.